What's good? That's that's a team, all right. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, bringing you some more Dragon Ball FighterZ ranked matches. And if you can believe it or not, this is my first day back on the game in 2 weeks. I haven't touched the game since I. Oh God, why am I starting off at 4 frames? You know what? So bad. Actually, it's kind of bad. Actually, the delay kind of spiked a little bit. Yeah, it's hitting 6. It's hitting 6. Anyway, I'm in danger. Yeah, it's actually been a while since I touched the game because I haven't played it since before I went out of town, and then you guys know the whole story of all that, whatever. But I'm back. I'm back and ready to rumble, ready to tussle. Disappointed that this is the first connection that I'm running into because it's very laggy, and he's playing a team that doesn't really care about the lag, and I'm playing a team that does care about the lag, aside of 21. But Trunks and Vegeta very much care about lag. It's fine though. We will just endure. I will do the best of my ability. I hate being one of those guys that's always talking about the lag and the frames or whatever, but it's just like, it's so frustrating when it's jumping up so much because it's going anywhere from 2 to 6. And like, it's one thing when it's just like, oh, we're at 4 frames and it's just staying at 4 frames, and when it constantly fluctuates and spikes like that is when it's the most difficult to navigate and just the most annoying to deal with. Oh, God. This is man, that robot. You know what, motherfucker? Hold on, wait a goddamn. How the fuck? Okay, so I don't. I'm sure a lot of you heard, right? A lot of you already heard the news. You already know what the deal is. Some of you don't, but if you didn't know, Guilty Gear Xrd, the previous installment of Guilty Gear before Guilty Gear Strive, right, got announced that it's getting rollback netcode for their game. Cool, great, love that for you guys. If I'm not mistaken, the same people who are doing the rollback netcode for that game are doing the rollback netcode for this game. The difference is Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 specific. That beats Super Dash. Guilty Gear Xrd already had its beta for it announced. It's next month. The Guilty Gear Xrd rollback netcode beta is next month. It has been like 2 months since they announced that DBFZ will be getting rollback netcode, and we ain't heard shit since. Does anybody want to? Come on, like, tell me something. Tell me something. I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting some sort of update of some kind, a tweet, a stream, something by this point, and it's just radio silence. Like, it's cool that it's coming, and I don't want to be the impatient guy because I'm always telling people to be patient, but like, literally, what is the whole disconnection is so bad. I'm sorry, I'm not rematching this dude. This is just awful. This rollback netcode cannot come quickly enough. That's part of the reason, honestly, why I haven't been playing the game as much, is because I feel like now more than ever, I'm very frustrated by poor online, especially because every other fighting game I play at this point has better netcode, if not just straight up rollback netcode in the game. Oh, that's we're at 7 frames. Oh, good God. That. There's no way I pull this off, right? He better hope he wins, because I'm not hitting the rematch button on this one, boys. Oh, he better hope he wins, because I'm not hitting the rematch button on this one. Win or lose, I'm going home. By home, I mean to find a better connection. There's just no way. The wake up mash. The wake up mash, of course. He's a Gogeta UI Goku player. I should have known. I mistimed my own too well. I could have definitely caught him slipping, but flag. But enjoy your W, top tier trooper. It'll be the last one you get out of me. Yeah, I don't understand it. I understand that rollback netcode is something that takes a lot of time and a lot of money, and like retroactively fitting into a game that wasn't originally designed for it is a difficult process, and yada 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 yada. But like, the thing that frustrates me about stuff like this though is like, okay, cool, We understand that, but can you say something? Like, just say that. Like, it just something, just so that we're not just left completely in the dark. Obviously, there are people that already understand that, and they're not going to be, you know, hooping and hollering up in arms. But like, a statement saying, hey, we're working on it. We don't have a release date yet, or maybe you can expect it somewhere around this time, or hey, it probably won't be available until next year. Just something. I don't understand what some developers' issue is with communication. It's really not that difficult to communicate something. Just I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back when I find the next match. What are the odds? Okay, thank you. Now I might come to regret this because this team, I don't like the hit with a C assist Jiren, because I don't like the look of this at all. This spells trouble. But I was gearing up. It has been an hour. It has been over an hour since the first part of this video you guys just saw, where I fought that really laggy Zeno player. I know for you it was just a couple of seconds, but for me it's been a whole hour. Actually, it's been a little bit over an hour, but I digress. Point is, I was beginning to low-key regret not rematching that guy, because I sat in training mode in the queue for about an extra 30 minutes. Oh God, I forgot. I was in a Discord call. He was streaming. That's right. Shout out to Hermie Promiscuous. I'll leave his Twitch in the description down below. He be making music and shit. That's the girl, Eunice's homie. I mean, he homie too, but that was her homie. Anyway, he make music and stuff. That was a beat he was working on. I forgot we was in a Discord call. I muted, but I forgot to mute the stream. I digress. I'm getting washed right now. I'm all over the place. But I have been sitting in training mode. I should really focus on the match. But I was sitting in training mode for like 30 minutes, and there was no other Zeno players. So then I changed my settings to just about the same rank, and then all I was getting was like, all right, troopers got instructions, and that's one thing for them to be low rank. But then there were also yellow squares, and they were all just kind of getting washed. So I was just like, well, this isn't really worth me really recording and putting in the video, because y'all don't want to see me just beat up on some low-level players, right? I mean, like, it's one thing when I'm doing a copycat challenge because I have the handicap, but for me to just be playing like one of my, you know, actual like good teams, a team I'm comfortable and familiar with, and beat up on them, that's not as interesting. So after going through that for so long, I was preparing when I unpaused this recording and matched up against this player. It's like, hey, look, it is what it is. I sat here trying to find some high-level players. Ain't no high-level players around, so whoever I was about to run into, I'm talking so fast, I apologize for that. But whoever this is, they're just gonna have to go in the video, just because it's getting late. This video already gonna go up mad late, but at least I still gonna get a video. This is my fault for just having poor time management, but I digress. Point is, I was just gonna let it rock no matter who it was, and then lo and behold, after over an hour, and then like, you know, getting matched against a bunch of low-level players, and then just all this other bullshit. It's actually a Zeno rank player who's kind of watching me, because I'm not focusing as much on my gameplay, because I'm talking a million miles an hour. But we're gonna see if we can do better in the second game, if not make this comeback. Wow. And the snap up the way. Also, yeah, so that was a lot of talking that I did. Wait a minute. No way he was ready for that. No way. I can only believe that he was already doing that preemptively, because there's no way he reacted to that. I refuse to believe it. Balls on the guy. Damn, I was about to say something. Oh, today, I'm stupid, so I didn't actually record it for my own channel, but today I recorded some videos with Cloud805, as you guys will see up on his channel at some point, of us playing the Ultimate Dragon Ball FighterZ mod. Now, I've never used mods of any sort for DBFZ before, despite owning the game on PC and like using mods for like colors and skins and characters and stuff in other games. I never did it for DBFZ before, mostly because you can't really do it online. However, somehow it works now. I don't really know how to explain it, but there is the Ultimate Dragon Ball FighterZ mod, and it's sick. It's basically like as if it's a new patch for the game, where characters have so many different tools and options and different frame data, and it's a lot of fun. And of course, I got some character mods, like some visual and aesthetic mods for certain stuff. And if that's something that you'd like to see me bring to my channel, I'm thinking, what do we want to call it? 2,500 likes? Yeah, we'll say 2,500 likes on this video, and I'll bring Cloud back on the channel, and I'll showcase to you guys some of that mod stuff, and you know, the different downloads I got, and the different costumes and whatnot. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen different mods and stuff for DBFZ before, and I actually had requests from you guys to play like the turbo mod. I never did get around to doing that, just because, as I said before, I just usually don't mod DBFZ. But I had so much fun with that. I still get my EX dive here, right? I do. Damn. Messed up. Ah, damn, every jumps there. I wanted to 2H it so bad. I can never 2H that. Everyone tells me you can 2H it, and I have never once successfully done it. Spark here. Oh, he didn't get hit by that? It's okay. I did not want to use that, but it's okay. I wasn't thinking. Alright, down goes Dream. We're doing much better in the second game now that I'm not putting all my thought and energy into talking. But yeah, the mod is sick. It is the most fun. Playing that today with Cloud is the most fun I've had with this game since probably season 2. I was like a kid in a candy store. It was so much fun. Trunks is actually pretty sick in that game. And I barely scratched the surface on like what that mod has to offer. And I had a field day. Pushing a lot of buttons, ain't you, homie? Alright, solo hit, 6.5 bars, spark, limit break, full health. Still a very winnable game for him, but okay. That's not the combo. Oh, that did so much damage to Vegeta though. Oh, did it do a lot of damage, or did Vegeta already have a lot of blue life? Actually, I'm not sure. Wasn't paying enough attention. Get Vegeta out of there. Preserve him as an assist. Thought for sure he'd empty banish me. Alright. Thank you, Vegeta. Man's looking kind of desperate over here. We'll actually bring in Android 21. It's not that we get mixed or anything here. We don't even get save jump anymore. She's just the healthiest character on the team, and I want the heart knocked. I'm just gonna 5M. Actually, we're just gonna 2 him. I reflected the wrong way. I'm stupid. There we go. Did much better. Much better in the second game than we did in the first game. I think I could take the third game here. We played pretty solid there. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Also, since we're on the subject of mods and everything like that, if you guys have ever seen some really sick mods for characters you know that I like in this game, there are some that I probably already have installed, but feel free to let me know which ones, or even link them if you've got them in the comments down below for me to go ahead and throw in into the mix, and we could maybe do some showcases and stuff like that. There's actually been a decent amount of people, I believe, that have been downloading and playing the this Ultimate DBFZ mod, so maybe there's some other creators or players. Okay. That I can bring on the channel and face off against in that version of the game. Big shout out to Suraidu, I believe is his name. I believe he is the creator of the mod. I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description down below if I don't forget, and if I do forget, I'm sure one of you guys will remind me and I'll be sure to do it. But I'll leave his Twitter down below. He is a modder who's actually made some of the costumes that I downloaded as well, but he's the one who created basically this new balance patch, this new version of the game that I'm talking about. Try to reflect the C assist. We don't like blocking, that's for sure. We don't like blocking, that's for sure. Bring Vegeta back in. Yeah, he kind of smoked us in that first game, but it'd be like that when I divide my focus. That. Yeah. No, sir. You will have to block one day. You will have to block one day, my nigga. Tried it. Off me. Trunks. Oh, shit. Word. That's my fault. He should have died off that combo. I didn't even need that extension with 21, but I did it anyway. Again. I've noticed he has not used JS even once. It's actually the first time I think he's actually gotten that move to hit as well. Kind of letting him be a little bit slippery with it, but it's fine. I'm gonna just wake up level 3 because he's going kind of haywire, and I bet that he'll get hit by it. I was say I'm gonna just wake up level 3 because he's being extremely aggressive and very impatient, kind of reckless. But if I level 3, he won't be ready for it. And that's gonna be us taking things 2-1 over. What was your name, homie? Forgotten Ocean. Forgotten Ocean. And that's your fault. That's your fault. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad. That's your fault. You played like that. You earned that L. Anyway, lost my train of thought. I should probably squeeze in one more set into this video, huh? The thing is, I'll do one more because the video is gonna be late anyway. So I guess I'll give you guys an extra set because I technically this was the second one, but I only did the first game of the first one. If I do a third, but really second one, this video will be a little bit longer, but it's fine. The video's already late, so I'll make it up to you in some way like that with that. But the thing, whoever I run into next, regardless of their rank or square color, is just gonna be who this video ends off with. It just is what it is. You guys know I normally try to fight only Xeno rank players when I'm also a Xeno rank, but it just doesn't always work out that way. But I will. Well, maybe if I change my settings back to Xeno right now, if I change it back to same rank, maybe we can run into at least that same guy again. Well, no, because he just closed his application, so he's probably not online anymore. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be right back whenever I do find one more game to play. All right, so I just debated with myself, like it's in my head for like an hour, but in reality, like 10 seconds about whether or not I should actually do this because I jumped back into the Discord call I was in, and then I immediately got matched up with somebody, and I was like, all right, one more game, and then I'm done with my video. And I was like, oh, never mind, I'm not gonna record this one. And I was like, but I just told him that I would. So I was like, it's a Super Saiyan guy. I was really hoping it wouldn't be somebody this low rank. You saw, I put the settings to about the same. Y'all saw it for yourselves. And then I get somebody with like 10% of my BP. If that. Yeah, not even. But like, I also don't want to be a liar. So I said no matter who it is, what their rank or square color is, I would include it in the video. And so, well, here we are. Yo, okay. Homie was giving Trunks, don't you dare snap here. That was such a bad idea. Okay, I noticed this a lot with like low level for learning players. When they learn how to IAD, it's the only thing they do in neutral. Like it's the only way they move across the screen. They gotta stop doing it. Just IADing randomly across the screen is not good movement. One of these days I should actually make like a whole like beginner guide. I made a video with Lord Knight some years ago now. It was like 2 or 3 years ago on what a lot of the different terminology in the game means. As far as like a whole beginner's guide or like tutorial or like introduction to DBFZ, and it's like so late into the game, but I mean I think it'd still be useful for a lot of people because there's new players on the game all the time. And I bet there'll be a lot of new people who pick it up when ROLLBACK netcode gets introduced, or people who are coming back to the game after a long time that don't actually know what's going on anymore because the game has changed so much. But I don't know. It's not something that I'll probably do, but it's something I wouldn't be opposed to doing. It'd just be a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things I don't want to say that I'm going to do because I know it's a big commitment. And I just, if I say I'll do it, it'll be something that I do, and then you guys don't actually see it for years. You know what I'm saying? Like by the time it does come out, it's like, is it really useful anymore? Because I don't always get around to doing the things that I say I'm going to do when I think I'm going to do them or when I want to originally do them. I always get around to it eventually, just not always when I should or think I will. Safe jump. Boom. That's like one of the first times I've ever actually hit confirmed a 4LL. Whoa. I'll do it. And jump canceled it. Damn it. into level 1s, and that'll seal the deal for us. Spend the extra bar just in case, just because it's sparking. Yeah, we take that pretty easy. He will flail in there a little bit. He would do a little song with the song and song. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But you know, I don't expect. I mean, I'm not to underestimate the guy, but I mean, I don't think you or I expect to lose to this guy. Yeah, hello, nice, give it all you got. I'm taking you serious. I'm taking you serious. You know. Hello, lag spike. No friend. 21 showed up in the opposite direction I thought she would. One, two. I love dirty fireworks. Base Vegeta definitely has one of my favorite auto combos. Actually, do y'all have a favorite auto combo in the game? Like, I know they aren't like. Obviously, there's a lot of auto combos you don't get to see that often, and auto combos in general, you know, once you reach a certain level of play, aren't as prevalent. Except for there's some extensions in certain combos where, you know, they actually do get used or seen. But there's some characters that have really cool moves that are locked behind their auto combo, like Vegeta's dirty fireworks or Frieza with the telekinesis, or psychokinesis, whatever you want to call it. Yo, buddy, relax. Relax. Mad reckless. Do it. Ah. Buddy, relax. Breathe. It's gonna be okay. I know you play Vegito, UI Goku, and Blue Goku. Like, I understand your character choices are for a reason, but breathe. It's gonna be okay. Don't do it. Gotta tell him. Try to warn him. I didn't want to do it. Anyway, don't do it. Lag Spice kind of killing my vibe, but it's okay. It's not killing my vibe. Don't kill my vibe. Green door. Into a triple level 1. Unfortunately, he dies with sparking and almost 6 bars. Actually, with over 6 bars once he actually dies, yeah. But it is what it is. That's gonna do it for today, folks. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay. Did I say inscribe? Subscribe if you... I don't know. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all this content I'm gonna bring you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much all for today. And remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.